Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Thursday, the 7th of March. Just as I was about to start, load shedding kicked in and the church was plunged into darkness. But I thought we have sufficient light and I can be heard, so we can continue. In 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 14, Paul says, "Do not be yoked together with unbelievers, for what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? Or what fellowship can light have with darkness?" And I've heard that verse used frequently to say to Christians, do not get involved in a relationship with non-Christians. Now that's good advice, because relationships, particularly when you're heading towards marriage, are complicated enough as it is. So if you've got completely different religious worldviews and different philosophical underpinnings, your relationship's going to be that much more difficult. And create all sorts of unnecessary problems. So, not impossible, but worth taking heed to. But Paul's not speaking about marriage here. He's talking to the Corinthians about their life in Corinth. And in the NIV, it's headed Warning Against Idolatry. And Paul's saying to the Corinthian Christians, be careful of your relationship with the pagans that surround you. And I believe it's a warning that we need to take for all areas of life. In business, if you're going into business with a non-Christian partner, you may well find that there'll be conflicts of interest. That person might be prepared to twist things slightly and manipulate to get the contract, and you'll want to walk in uprightness. There's likely to be conflict. And as I was thinking about it, I thought we're heading into an election year with elections in South Africa, in America, in the UK, in various other countries around the world. And I'm always amazed at the way Christian churches, Christian organizations, Christian leaders will endorse political parties and individual candidates, particularly where those candidates aren't Christian or where their lives don't reflect their Christian values. You say, what are you being yoked with? Yes, certainly Christians need to be involved in politics. We need to engage in debate. We need to wrestle with the issues. We need to vote and vote carefully. But for Christian organizations to align themselves entirely with specific parties and people, in my opinion, is being yoked together with unbelievers very often. And it's a dangerous thing. Paul warns against it. So let us listen to Scripture. Be careful of who we yoke ourselves with in all areas of life, and ensure that we listen to His word and walk in His way. Be blessed.